literally the meme of like expectation versus reality is how I feel right now. Like, I know I wasn't gonna get my hair to look like this girl because number one, she has super super thick hair, completely different texture, completely different density. Like, I know my hair can never look like that. Even if they had did it exactly the same, you know, highlights, it would never look like that. But like, this is not what I asked for. It's just not even close to what I asked for. Hello there, everybody. So, surprise! I have a new hair color. This is what happens when I just do things out of spontaneity, okay? I need to be stopped because this is how I ruin my hair. So, let me start from the beginning before we get into like how I got this color because this is actually not what I asked for at all. About 2 weeks ago, I actually box dyed my hair black. And for those of you guys that don't know, once you dye your hair black with box dye, it is extremely hard to remove that pigment from your hair. I think red is the hardest to remove, but black is pretty much like up there. Like, yeah, once you go black, it's hard to go back. Okay, anyway, sorry, that was corny. I love black, don't get me wrong, but I realized something. I love black when my hair is straight because it just like cuts my face and like frames my face and like makes my face pop so much. But when it's curly, I just feel like it was so flat. Like there was no dimension. You couldn't see the curls on camera because everything was just black in one color. So I just started looking at girls and with curls, and I noticed like when you highlight curls, they look really good because it makes like each like little twirl pop because you see that light reflecting off of the highlighted part. So I was like, man, I really want to highlight my hair. I feel like that would look so much better. Knowing that I already have some damaged hair and all that, I was like, I think it'll be fine. I'm not gonna go too crazy, right? I'm gonna keep majority of my hair black and just do highlights. That was my plan. I actually wanted this picture right here. Wanted something like this. And I knew even going into it that I probably wasn't going to be able to get this picture in one try, that it would probably take a couple of times because I have black box dye in my hair. This is where I try to be a little bit smart. So because it's just so freaking expensive nowadays to go to a professional hairstylist, I was like, you know what? Let me see at least if I could just remove the color at home and therefore I can go with virgin hair to the hairstylist and then they could just do highlights. That was my whole plan. So I researched, I found this product, hair color remover. I watched one YouTube video that like swore that it worked so well. I was under the impression that this product would remove just the black artificial box color from my hair. However, what ended up happening was completely the opposite. It literally removed the color from my new growth, gave me hot roots. The first like quarter inch was blonde on my scalp, so it was actually making me look like I'm balding, and then hot orange, and then the box dye barely lifted. Like I had these two strange brown patches in the front and that's it. Completely uneven hair, completely didn't work. Apparently what I used was just bleach, which I didn't know that. That's my fault for not reading the package, okay? After that, I was like, all right, well, now I need a color correction, which is gonna be even more expensive. You know, now I'm looking at probably upwards of $600. That's when I did some research. I decided to go to Ulta Beauty Salon because they're just more reasonable with their prices. So I'm sitting here parked outside of Ulta right now because I scheduled a hair appointment because yesterday I made a huge mistake and decided to use some color remover. It was the L'Oreal color remover because I have black box hair dye in my hair and I decided that I wanted to do highlights, so I tried to remove the black box dye from my hair by myself. That didn't turn out very well. As you can see, I have like literally just random brown patches throughout my whole head. The worst part is my root area because it actually ended up bleaching my natural hair color, and the worst part is my root color where it legit looks like I'm balding because it's blonde. Like, do you guys see that? Like, especially on the root, how I legit look like I'm going bald. So like all of the roots, especially on the top, look like that. Yeah, let's see what they can do to fix it. So this is how my hair looks after it's complete 2.5 hours. So first of all, don't mind the lack of curls. Obviously, like I didn't book a styling for curls, but as far as the color, like the roots are all fixed. The roots are dark brown. And then it transitions into like a brown and then light brown on the ends. You can see like it's kind of a gradient of like dark brown to light brown to lighter, lighter, lighter. So I guess I kind of have a balayage, I guess. We also did a Olaplex treatment. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm about to style this now. Well, not now, actually. I'm about to take a nap because I am exhausted. But yeah, I'm gonna style this and come back and show you guys how it looks because I know right now it looks kind of crazy. But yeah, this is how I left the salon. I just washed and styled my hair right now, and I have to say that I am noticing some damage in my hair. First of all, as I was styling my hair, I feel like the porosity of my hair has changed. I've always had high porosity, but I think there's a difference between like healthy high porosity and non-healthy high porosity, you know? I feel like right now, like the porosity of my hair has definitely been compromised because it was the water. Like the way the water was reacting in my hair was different. And like my hair always like feels heavy underwater, but it just felt super heavy this time. And it was like every time I would like kind of squeeze my hair, water would come out, water would come out, water would come out. And I was just like, dang, this is different and weird. The damage that I noticed is on the ends of my hair because they are so straight. Oh my gosh, like compared to what they usually are. Woo, yeah, right here. Let me show you guys. You see these pieces right here? So yeah, the ends of my hair just look really, really like straight and definitely not as curly as how I had left it off. Now my hair is crunchy right now, so we're gonna diffuse and break this cast a bit. I can just tell that it's definitely changed. When I used the color remover yesterday, my curls still had some curl, so this definitely happened after I did the color today. But I'm not blaming the stylist who did it. I'm blaming myself because if I didn't use that stupid color remover, then this would never have happened, you know? It is what it is. Let me diffuse my hair, so I'll be back. Actually, here's my diffuser. It's not plugged in. So this is my hair fully diffused and it looks a little flat, and that could just be the product that I used in my hair, or it could be that my hair is kind of damaged. I don't really know at this point, but I am just gonna add a little bit of this bounce curl oil, and I'm just going to try to see if I can get some volume. Seems like counterproductive, right, to add oil to get volume, but I'm gonna be like tossing this. This is really cool. This is the first time I'm using this. This thing is cool. I like it. I know it doesn't have a smell. Okay, because can we get some volume? Like, come on now. This is sad. Let's see if we can make it look better. Literally, like, this is not going to last me for more than one day. Okay, how does that look? I don't know, like, how you guys can see. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but what I see is it looks better. Oil is legit. Wow. Look at my hands. Still actually have a lot of oil on my hands, but it's lightweight though. Sorry guys for like the low energy because I'm kind of like down. I'm not in the best of moods because of what happened. Like I really wish that I didn't use that stupid color remover on my hair. That was my sister texting me. Just trying to make me feel better. I just saw the first line of the message says it looks pretty. Talking about my hair. Not what I asked for though. Alright, yeah, so this is pretty much the results of my hair. It's kind of like a very warm brown color. I don't love red on my hair, but my curls are a little bit compromised, and it's just the ends. The good thing is that it's just the ends. So the top of my hair still is like super curly. My bangs, like pretty much from here to here, is still the same, but really it's these front pieces at the ends that really just they just became very like straight and like a looser texture. You can literally see the transition of like healthy curls to damaged curls. Look at this. And let me show you guys, like this side of my hair is like the most fullest and it always looks the best. Let me show you guys. See? Like I love this side with the bangs, and this whole area right here, I feel like this looks really, really nice. Even if I turn a little bit like this looks nice, it's really just the bottom that's a little problematic. What made me sad, it's not even the damage, guys. What made me sad is this. So the services that they offer at Ulta for highlights is they have accent highlights, which is 10 highlights that will just be done in the front of your face. Then they have partial, which is 20 highlights in the front half, like half of your whole head. And then they do full highlights, which is 40 highlights all over. So I actually booked 40 highlights all over. I wanted, you know, full highlights and give my curls a lot of dimension, right? What ended up happening was because my hair was so fine and thin, the hairstylist literally told me, I can fit all of your hair in 10 foils. I'm just gonna charge you for the accent, which, you know, for me that ended up working because I paid less because I only paid for an accent. But y'all, I'm not gonna lie when I say that in that moment, like that made me so sad. Like I wanted to cry because I knew it, but it's like hearing somebody else say it, it just weighs differently, like I realized like, oh shit, my hair is so thin that all of it fits in 10 foils, which would just be an accent for most people. Most people, 10 foils just fits on this part of their hair. My whole entire head fit 10 foils. Just like, I don't know, hearing him say that made me sad. I was like, this sucks. This sucks. It's not fair. I literally like, I hate to be that way, to be like, why it's not fair. I never question, what God has planned for everybody. And I never want to seem unappreciative of life and stuff like that. So that's why I don't. But sometimes you just like, why though? Like every other girl has beautiful, thick, or at least average hair. What happened to me? I know what happened to me. I know what's happened to me, but like, why? Anyways, yeah, that's kind of the thing that's bumming me out the most, is just realizing, once again, that I have fine, thin hair. So anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna end this video here. Enough of me moping about